Perhaps the most challenging part for Jay Leno was the reality that every day felt like losing someone he loved. Each morning brought the weight of seeing Mavis confused, frightened, or unable to recognize him, as if her mind reset and her memories of the world and of their life together had to be rediscovered again. It was more than sorrow. It was a constant living lesson in patience, empathy, and unwavering devotion. Each day brought the same heartbreak anew, teaching him over and over how love can endure even when familiarity fades. A love that began simply. The story of Jay and Mavis's love didn't start with fame, awards, or extravagant lifestyles. It began quietly in the 1970s, long before television studios, late-night shows, or car collections became part of Jay's identity. At that time, he was just another aspiring comedian performing at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. One night, he noticed a woman in the audience, calm, confident, and quietly sharp. That woman was Mavis. Her wit and composure drew him in, just as his kindness captured her attention. The connection was instant, and over time, it grew into a love both strong and steady, grounded in mutual respect and shared humor. Building a life together. Jay and Mavis married in 1980, creating a life that was surprisingly ordinary by Hollywood standards. There were no tabloids, no scandals, no headlines beyond the ones Jay himself created on stage. Their world revolved around quiet companionship, simple routines, and meaningful conversation. Mavis was upfront about her choice not to have children, and Jay respected her entirely, never pushing or questioning her decision. Their home life was filled with evenings spent together, charity work, and the comfort of knowing they were each other's favorite person. They didn't need grand gestures or public recognition to feel fulfilled. Their love was enough. Early signs of change. As the years passed, subtle changes began to appear in Mavis's behavior. Small lapses at first, misplacing objects, forgetting words, repeating questions, were enough to make Jay notice. He observed carefully, with a mixture of concern and patience, knowing instinctively that something more serious might be at play. As the lapses became more frequent, their reality grew clearer. Mavis had major neurocognitive disorder, a severe form of dementia. The diagnosis was devastating, but Jay didn't retreat. He embraced the challenge not as a burden, but as an expression of the lifelong commitment he had made to her. Embracing caregiving. In early 2024, Jay took the necessary legal steps to become Mavis's conservator, ensuring that her life remained safe, dignified, and structured. For outsiders, the word conservatorship may sound rigid or impersonal, but for Jay, it was simply the practical step to protect and care for the woman he loved. Mavis, once sharp, independent, and politically engaged, now struggled with basic tasks, daily appointments, and recognizing familiar faces. Jay assumed the role of caregiver with tenderness and patience, approaching every act of care as a demonstration of love rather than obligation. The daily acts of love. Jay's life became defined by quiet devotion. He prepared meals, reminded Mavis to brush her teeth, and guided her safely through their home. He bathed her with gentleness, carrying her when necessary, and finding ways to inject small joys into their days, like joking about prom to coax a flicker of her old smile. These were private, intimate acts, unseen by the public, but they revealed the depth of Jay's commitment. He never framed these efforts as heroic or sought recognition. They were simply the work of love, lived quietly and consistently, day after day. Redefining heroism. Watching someone fade into confusion is among life's most difficult challenges. Yet Jay's response has been extraordinary. True heroism, he demonstrates, is not always performed on stage or in the spotlight. Sometimes it is found in the quiet acts of service that no one sees, cooking, bathing, guiding, comforting, and loving without notice or applause. Jay has shown that the greatest measure of a person is not how they perform in public, but how they honor their commitments in private, especially when circumstances are painful or inconvenient. Finding joy in small moments. Even as their life together changed drastically, Jay sought ways to bring Mavis happiness. They took short drives to enjoy scenery she once loved, watched travel videos together, and revisited animal shows that had always brought her joy. He engaged her in conversation, pointed out familiar faces in photographs, and recreated small joys from their past. These moments were not grand, but they were deeply meaningful, offering her glimpses of comfort and connection. Through them, Jay honored the life they had built together while navigating the challenges of the present. Acceptance and resilience. Jay has often spoken plainly about his approach to caregiving. He does not complain, seek sympathy, or dramatize their situation. Instead, he accepts it as part of their shared life, embracing the work and love it requires. Each moment of frustration, confusion, or fear is met with patience and kindness, reflecting his belief that love is most important not in the easy years, but in the difficult ones. In every gesture, Jay demonstrates that resilience and devotion are inseparable from the depth of human love. Lessons from a lifetime together. The story of Jay and Mavis Leno is a testament to enduring love, quiet heroism, and the power of commitment. From their first meeting in a comedy club to decades of shared life, Jay has consistently shown that the measure of love is found in daily attention, empathy, and steadfast presence. His approach offers a lesson not only about caregiving but about human connection. That true intimacy is about showing up, nurturing one another, and finding joy even amid loss. The enduring power of devotion. Though Mavis's memories have faded, the bond between her and Jay remains evident. Through gestures, routine, and gentle persistence, he continues to remind her, and himself, of the life they have shared. Jay's actions embody the idea that love is an active, living practice rather than a feeling that fades with circumstance. By remaining present, patient, and compassionate, he demonstrates that love endures even when recognition is gone, creating meaning and comfort in the moments that matter most. Legacy beyond fame. Jay Leno's greatest achievement is not measured in television ratings, awards, or car collections. It is seen in his devotion to Mavis, in the quiet, unglamorous acts that sustain her life and dignity. He has redefined heroism, showing that strength is often measured in tenderness, patience, and unwavering commitment. The man who once commanded stages and audiences now commands the quiet, extraordinary respect that comes from caring for a loved one in their most vulnerable moments. Finding meaning in the everyday. Though the world may see Jay as a comedian, a talk show host, or a collector, those who witness his life with Mavis understand a deeper truth. Love is not always about grand gestures or public acknowledgement. It is about showing up, offering comfort, and preserving dignity when it is hardest. Jay's devotion provides a powerful reminder that the simplest acts, holding a hand, sharing a smile, protecting someone from fear, are among the most meaningful and heroic a person can perform. Continuing the journey together. Even in the face of dementia's challenges, Jay and Mavis's story continues. They find joy in small routines, shared memories, and quiet companionship. Jay's approach is not about erasing sorrow or longing for the past, but embracing what remains: presence, care, and the capacity to love fully, even in changing circumstances. In doing so, he has shown that enduring love is not measured by memory or recognition, but by the consistent, selfless choices made every day to support and honor the person you cherish. Closing reflections. Jay Leno's journey with Mavis illustrates a profound truth about human connection. Love is an active, patient, and enduring force, capable of sustaining even when the world shifts and memory fades. Through quiet acts of devotion, tender guidance, and unwavering presence, He has shown that the essence of a life well lived is not in fame or accolades, but in the love and care we give to those we hold dear. Their story is one of courage, grace, and enduring commitment, a reminder that the greatest achievements are often unseen and deeply personal, lived in the daily, heartfelt moments that define a shared life.